Sydney Littlelight is the most decorated track and field athlete in Rocky Mountain College history, but her success at the national level didn't have the best start.
At my first ever 1500 national championship, the gun went off and I did not move for a solid second. Like, I was just standing there.
It was an amazing start to the race, is what I'll say. And all the girls, now she knows now she can compete with any of them. And
I think what I learned from that experience is that, like, once you qualify and you get there, you belong there.
Fast forward to May of 2022, and Littlelight raced to the first ever collegiate national championship for a Battling Bear track and field athlete. She won the 1500 meter title with a personal best time of 4 minutes, 25 seconds, breaking her own school record at the time. Now she's running that in 4 minutes, 23.5 seconds, another new record and the 5th best mark in the nation this year.
I often say I'm a dinosaur on the team. I'm ready to go. I'm so tired.
She's the only senior on the girls' team at Rocky, leading a group that's maybe the best the program has ever seen. Littlelight was recently named Frontier Conference Athlete of the Week for the 28th time in her illustrious career. She's an All-American. She set all kinds of records, paving the path for the next group of Battling Bears.
I've just seen this track team in so many different stages, and I've just watched it grow, and I'm leaving with it being the toughest it's ever been. So I'm really excited to see where they go, and they have all this potential that they don't even realize. If
she's afraid, she doesn't show it anymore and stuff. So she's lifted the program. The kids see what she's capable of doing. We have other kids that are gonna. I was just thinking about this. I'm looking forward to girls breaking her records.
Littlelight hasn't just inspired her teammates, she's ignited an entire community, one that stands behind her each and every time she laces up. The senior from Crow Agency, Montana, is a role model to kids on the reservation.
Little Crow girls looking up to me, and even little boys. I got this letter from my Native coordinators from this little boy from a Native school that said he wants to be the next great Native runner like Sydney Littlelight, and I was like, that's something that keeps me motivated and focused.
She often brings awareness to the missing and murdered Indigenous persons epidemic, one that's hit close to home too many times. Littlelight's worn the red handprint on her face during championship races, a symbol of the MMIP movement.
Wearing the handprint was a lot of weight, mentally, because I knew that it's just it represents a lot of loss, but it also represents a lot of passion and resilience. So it's just understanding where it comes from, and that makes it easier to carry the weight of it.
She'll tell you, just awareness isn't enough. Stopping an epidemic demands actual change, actual commitment. Littlelight, originally a biology major at Rocky, a disdain for science, and the disappearance and eventual death of Selena Not Afraid, she says that changed everything.
Selena went missing when I was a sophomore, and I just realized that I had a different passion.
This month, Littlelight graduated with a degree in sociology from Rocky Mountain College. She hopes to become a homicide detective back at home on the Crow Reservation.
It's gonna take people like me too, Native women in that role of investigation and understanding that worldview.
But first, there's a couple more races left in the home stretch of Littlelight's legendary career and a chance to defend her national title.
I don't know what I'm gonna be thinking when that last 100 meters of my final 1500 comes up. I'm probably gonna be thinking, oh my God, don't fall and run faster, but I'm just excited for it, and I think it's gonna be one of my best races yet.